Hi guys, if you are watching this, I hope this means that this is your part 2, because it's my part 2. The video I was filming was way too long to put into one, so I did the brows on one video, and then this is going to be a video all about the makeup look for today. So if you came here and clicked on this, that means you really wanted to see what I did. So this is on the foundation, the concealer, everything else, and mainly the eye look. So thank you for not just watching one of my videos, but for watching 2 in one day. I appreciate it so much. Enjoy. Okay, so now that we've primed our lid and got our brows set and done, snatched and adorable, I'm going to go in with my Carnival palette from Be Perfect, and I'm going to go into the shade Chant. It's a nice little lilac with a fluffy brush. Nice little light purple, and just sweep it over my eye. Kind of carelessly, actually. Like, I'm not too precise with this one. This shade is just going to be like a little outside smoke to make all the shades come together. So just gonna throw this around. A Zulu by Juvia's Place palette. Dip into that nicely, and y'all know the pigment on the Zulu or just any Juvia's Place palette is amazing. So you dip into that, but don't brush it. You're just gonna pat that purple. Look at the difference. You know, pat the purple just ever so forcefully. I'm going to say nicely, but you can see my eyes just like. Next, I'm going to take this little brush that I got from Michael's. It's a, I feel sick, I'm sorry. It's an acrylic paintbrush. Nice little flat acrylic paintbrush. I'm just going to go into my white Tarte Shape Tape. Porcelain beige. And I just need a little bit. Tap that all on the floor. That's it. Just that little itty bitty bit. And I'm going to take a smaller acrylic paintbrush, and I'm going to go into my Stila Lilac Legend liquid shadow. This is cute little bottle. It's so adorable. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. It looks like there's nothing on the brush, but I promise you there is. So it's going to give me this cute little galaxy-like color. It's so pretty. So take a little bit off. Okay, no. I'm just going to tap it on top, right? because I've learned my lesson using these Stila shadows that if you brush it on, it takes everything underneath it off. Let's put the dark purple and start to fill out the corner. And the glitter is just going to go everywhere. And then we're going to go one more time and just take it everywhere with you, baby. Like, as you can see, it's still there, but it kind of also leaves a nice little shimmer without leaving that harsh line that we used with the Shape Tape. Woohoo! Yes, yes, baby. Whatever's left on the brush, and just brushing over our purple. A bit of glitter left, so that's what you get. I started watching Taylor Made Jane on YouTube, and she changed my life. I just love how caked she is at all times, you know? So I'm going to try to do her routine of foundation and stuff. It gets a little tricky because when I tried it the other day, it looked amazing. Not going to lie, it looked great, but my brushes were eating my products. So I'm going to try to just find, okay, so something like this. So I'm going to be mixing my Fenty foundation with, my Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in Nutmeg. So that was the Fenty, and then I'm going to do the same thing with a bit of the Can't Stop Won't Stop. So, and I'm mixing the Can't Stop Won't Stop because it's a full coverage mattifying, like it's supposed to be good for oily skin and stuff kind of thing, and I get oily. Oh my god, I get oily. I'm just gonna look like a freaking ridiculous person real quick. Hey, how you doing? Just get it all over, right? Put this down somewhere safe where it doesn't get all over the place. And then I'm going to take this new brush. Oh my god, this new brush is amazing. It is the Real Techniques Instapop face brush. Oh my god. So literally, I'm just going to take this and take C20 and C21 and just put that under my eye the way you guys always see me do it. I love the highlight of C20, but also a little bit of neutral, so I add the C21, but lesser of the C21 to make it kind of just like feel like it fits me better. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush. I know why, and I'm going to use that as a blending brush for my concealer. Now, this is where things get a little fun, okay? So I'm going to take my C24, right? Hold up. I'm going to take my C24, like I always do, and do my little contour outline, but I'm only keeping it back, like not bringing it down in my mouth like I normally do, because apparently that looks a little trashy. Didn't know that. And then I'm just going to put just a bit up on top. And then just C21 on my forehead. Just a tad. Okay. Now, making sure you're remembering. I'm going to leave this listed for just a little bit, and I'm going to take my same setting brush and just move C21 around, you know? Just make sure it's getting where it needs to be, because my forehead doesn't need to be as light, which I've learned the hard way by making it as light as my under eye, and then having to deal with the consequence of my eyebrows looking crazy or me just looking extra oily right there. And it's not because I'm oily, but because I'm bright as fuck. Like, who told me to be that bright? Now I'm going to go in with my other favorite brush that I just bought, which is the Instapot cheek brush, and I am going to just blend in the same way I did with my foundation, my contour. Like this little, look at that. That little bit of dimension in just the brush alone makes so much of a difference on the face and in the application. It's insane. So I'm going to go back in with C21, just right under here. Just a little bit. And a little bit more of C20 on the face. So just like here. Make sure it's a little dark. Just like here, to make just this part pop out, because I'm here for the rest of it, okay, hun? And I'm just gonna, getting too close to my nose and my mouth, you know? So, buff it out right here. So I know for a fact this is a safe zone of highlight only. Bring it under my nose a bit. And then just really lightly do this. You want it to like carry your contour, but not make it crazy. My beige from Kylie for my under eye, using the same brush that I was just using to set my face down. So I'm gonna use the same brush. and just pat that in. So this is the Kylie Cosmetics Beige Setting Powder. I don't know when I became one of those people that likes the product so much, but I'm glad I did. Okay. Just go back in with the purple shade. Tap off the excess and just bring that Now for this pretty pop of blue that we have, I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white and just put that in my waterline. And y'all are going to be like, what do you mean you only put white? You didn't just put white. I didn't. I also put the Shockwave Neon Liner from LA Girls over it. I felt like on its own the Shockwave wasn't giving me the color I needed, so I added the white to give it an extra pop. For my cheeks, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place Bella blush. How did I forget? With the same Instapot brush. So right after I do that, I'm just going to tap, tap, and then look at that color, dude. You barely need 2 taps. Like, it's insane. And you're just gonna wanna buff the hell out of that because, woo, girl. I like to also bring a little tap tap to the nose. I don't know why. Lately, I've really been into a nice little tap tap of the nose. We'll be right back. I'm gonna put some freckles, some lashes, and some highlight.
Late night like Jimmy, if I give it to him once, he gon' chase me around the city like